Oh, wasn't Kenny terrific?
Yes.
Well, I love the number you and Vicki did too, and well, as you saw, the horse behaved in this one. So.
Yes, but as good as that show was, the next one I think is even better, or certainly as good. There's so many great elements in this thing.
Well, this one has our darling Bernadette Peters
Fabulous.
as a guest.
As the stomach turns.
And, yeah, Bernadette was one of our regulars, too, and Mr. Conway's on this show.
I was the Exorcist.
You got me.
As I
Yeah,
recall,
you were the.
yes.
We did a takeoff on The Exorcist, which was the movie that year, and Bernadette was the one who was
Possessed.
and Conway was the Exorcist. Of course, you came in and did the Tudball accent.
Yes, that was important to me, to get rid of all of those evil things that were surrounding you at the time.
And it was also...
well, you did a whole number on Bernadette, and then you said a few things that had never been written, and of course, I'm gone.
Yeah, this was another time that Miss Discipline here went...
I wasn't that
you
disciplined.
people were very poor performers, as I recall.
Vicky was tough,
goodness,
but you were
that's terrible.
tougher.
No.
But you went...
Vicki and Lyle held their own much better than I did, and then, of course, you were just hopeless.
And what else we had?
well-
What was the musical thing on that show?
Well, that was a tribute to Harry Warren, where we were. It was 1920 songs, and it was in the frat house.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Some of them come
Good
back.
stuff.
Oh, that was wonderful. I sang, and sometimes I was on
Sang
key
very
even.
well. Yeah.
Why was I never singing in these things? I don't
Because you
understand it.
always claimed that you had a tin ear.
And you
Yeah,
do, and
I
you're
do,
right.
And I'm right. Yeah, see?
Well,
So
that explains that.
watch this
Why
one.
don't we watch it?
Thank you very much. Tonight we have Harvey Korman, Lyle Waggoner, Vicki Lawrence, and two very special people to me. They're wonderful, two of my favorite performers, Miss Bernadette Peters and Mr. Tim Conway. Will I see if y'all have anything to say before we get started? Yes.
Well, in our drama festival we did at our school, I portrayed your character Zelda, and I was wondering if you could show me how you do it.
You did Zelda? You show me how you did it. What's your name?
Cindy Moore.
You're Cindy. Did you have a whole line of dialogue?
Yeah,
You walked
we did the hospital nudge scene.
You did the hospital
Yeah.
nudge? Okay.
Oh.
Go, Cindy. You take
Okay, well, should I do some of the scene or what?
Well,
Or
just do whatever you feel.
Carol! Carol! We came down on the school bus, and I must have sat on the rear wheel because it was
You better watch it. Hey, did any of you see Cecily Tyson? In the autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman, I think that's one of the most terrific things I've ever seen, and boy, she's got my vote for the Emmy, I'll tell you. And I just wanted to plug that. I told her, you know. Okay, don't go away. We'll be right back.
From Television City in Hollywood. It's the Carol Burnett Show with Harvey Korman, Vicki Lawrence, and Lyle Waggoner. As the stomach turns. When last we left Canoga Falls, Marion had just answered her girlfriend's phone call.
as I was saying, how was your weekend, dear? Oh, no. A confrontation with another woman, an alcoholic binge, a trial separation, and your maid quit? Oh, well, it was nice talking to you, Maude. Life's not easy when you're in the top 10. I just love reminiscing through my photo album. Oh, here's a strange picture. Why, no, it's not a picture. Huh. It's an X-ray of my broken heart. Taken when I found out the truth about my second husband, Sylvia. Oh, there we are. Oh, here are various pictures of me at some of the funerals of my ex-husbands. Gee, I had a nice smile. Oh, and here's a picture of my lovely niece who will be visiting me today. That's strange. How can I have a niece when I have no brothers or sisters? Oh, well, what matter does it make? What matter does it make? What? No matter. She's such a sweet... She's such a sweet, innocent little girl who will never give me a moment of worry. I'll get it. Hello, Raven.
Hello, Grandmother Marion.
Why, dear, no, Aunt Marion. You see, I'm much too young to be your grandmother. Well, Min, dear.
Oh, Aunt Marion, I brought you some gifts from my home in Washington, D.C.
How sweet.
Here are some cherry blossoms.
Oh, they're beautiful.
A box of Martha Washington candy.
How sweet.
And these tapes.
So you had them. Oh, my, what a collector's item. I know. I'll just put them away with my other comedy albums.
Oh, Aunt Marion, it's so good to be visiting you, and it's so good to be alive, and it's so good to be good on such a bright, sunshiny day. Oh, good.
Cheer up, dear. I think I'll just put these lovely flowers in the vase here. Oh, look, Raven. Aren't they beautiful?
Oh.
Why, Raven, dear, why on earth did you do that?
I don't know.
Oh, well, perhaps it was just an unavoidable accident. Well, why don't I just put your wonderful little candies in the dish?
Oh, Aunt Marion, let me help you.
Oh, it's done, dear. Here, why don't you have one? You forgot that last caramel cream.
Oh. I think something's coming over me, Aunt Marion.
Nonsense, dear. These are your wonder years.
Aunt Marion, I predict that you are about to have a severe bursitis attack.
That's ridiculous. I mean, I couldn't have that. I'm only 28 years old. Was it her prediction, or did God get me for lying? Goodness, there's a strange chill in the air. I'll close the window. Oh! Ooh, it's so cold in here.
Not for me. I find it rather hot in here, Aunt Marion.
I don't feel too well. I think I'll just sit down. Is that supposed to frighten me? Well, it does. I really do think something is wrong here. Perhaps it's the generation gap. I know. I'll talk young talk. Yes, dear sweet Raven, I'm here to rap. And I want you to get it all on. Get it on. And I want you to let it all hang out.
Get lost, you old bat.
It's very strange. A 12-year-old child with the voice of a man and the strength of 3 men. Could it be that she's possessed? By John Wayne? This case is beyond medical science. She needs an exorcist. Don't worry, Raven. Don't worry, Raven, and whoever else is in there with you. Help is on the way. All right?
It's all right.
It's all right? I'll get it, dear. You're busy. Black Flag, Canoga Falls, leading exterminator. Come in.
Thank you very much, Marion. Actually, there was a mistake there in your early calling of me. You see, I used to be an exterminator, but since this doggone movie has caught on real good down there at the local theater, I've decided to become a freelance exorcist.
Oh, you're an exorcist?
That's right.
Well, who have you ever gotten rid of?
Well, there was this little girl in Chicago, as I recall. She lived on the east side there, and, or was it the west side? I'm not sure. I took a cab. It was night. I couldn't see too clear there. But went over to her very house there, and she had heard a lot of rapping and tapping.
Yes,
Mostly tapping. Very little rapping, but once in a while a rap.
She's in trouble.
Most of it was your tap, your basic tap on that. And so she had definitely been possessed.
She was? By whom?
By the June Taylor dancers. But I got rid of those fellas, right?
Then you are an exorcist.
Well,
Otto, I do hope you can help me with my visiting niece.
Well, she seems pretty normal to me. What's the problem?
Can't you do something?
Well, if I'm going to do anything, I'll need my book for this one. This looks like big stuff. Here it is. Okay, let me just look up this here. Oh, those are personal notes. Oh, exorcist, yes, excavation, excitement, ex-wife. You know something, come to think of it, there was no excitement with my ex-wife.
Look out.
Hey, don't tear that up. Weirdo, isn't she?
You can't do anything. You have no powers over me.
Yes, that's right. I'll tell you, Marianne, there's only one way to get rid of evil, and that is through goodness and purity.
Yes.
I know those words seemed a little jumbled and jivey, but here's he goes.
Get on with it, almighty exorcist.
Okay, well, if you'll help me with this, Marianne.
Yes, what do you want me to do?
I told her I'm going to have to show her the symbols of goodness. That way we'll get that old evil out of her right away. All right? You ready? Here's the first symbol of goodness. An 8 by 10 of Doris Day drinking a glass of milk. Some of these are going to be pretty rough. You better take them.